unannounced, President Emmerson Mnangagwa turned up at Parirenyatwa and Mugabe hospitals in Harare this Monday to have first-hand appreciation of the situation at two of the country's major referral hospitals. In the video footage obtained by ZBC News, the head of state is seen undertaking an extensive tour of the medical institutions, starting with Parirenyatwa.
Kana wasvika panapa ndipo vanozoskupiwa makadzi pareception. Vapedza kupiwa makadzi vanozonomechwa mabhipi uko kune marooms edu machiremba anotaura. Machiremba anotaura my emergency anenge akukatsikirwa anozagara apa anozokonanga pane rumwe.
Already the picture does not look too good from the onset, with the floors having caught his attention. As he goes through the medical facility, President Mnangagwa is met with dilapidated infrastructure, with visuals showing a state of neglect. As he interacts with the staff on duty, President Mnangagwa is apprised on the needs of the institution. In the orthopedic unit, the medical personnel revealed the need for more theatres and machinery, and also highlight that they need to be capacitated to handle the country's growing population. As he listens intently, President Mnangagwa inquires on what needs to be done to address the challenges.
Field of practice is orthopedic surgery, so we use consumables like plasters. So if a patient comes and they need a plaster, we are going to need plaster material for that patient. Then for the adults, we operate a lot of our adult patients. Broken thigh bones, broken leg bones, fractured hips, and you need metal implants. And they tend to just be more expensive than most surgeries that are performed. So one of the challenges we have is just getting implants for our patients, because once you use it on a patient, you cannot reuse it on another patient. So
whom should we capacitate?
I think it's the institution, it's of the hospital. Yes. So that we can get implants for our patients, and also hospital space for surgery. As the population within the city has increased, the number of patients we have is also going up, but the capacity of the hospital remains fairly limited. So we have got more patients who need surgery. We have to go on a waiting list with a lot of patients. So sometimes we end up operating patients, sometimes on a Friday, sometimes on a Saturday and a Sunday. So all these patients have to wait for an operating list that we have once a week. There are other teams that are also admitting.
Okay.
Yes.
How do we resolve the problem in your view?
Trying to make maximum use of the available theatre space. There are some theatre spaces that can be renovated for use, but they need equipment. Yes, so that maybe we can start there.
Okay. Nothing. Okay.
President Emmerson Mnangagwa also took time to interact with patients at the Pediatric unit at Mugabe Hospital. At SNATFAM, the president was also updated on the need to acquire more drugs to be distributed to the country's public health institutions.
Saka ndo mishonga yatokumbira kuti SBD imuke titenge mishonga iyo, because mishonga mimwe yachona iri kuya government kuti batsira amuri kuti batsira baba.
With the bulk of Zimbabweans relying on the public hospitals, furnishing them with the requisite equipment will go a long way in improving the country's healthcare sector. The unannounced visit by President Mnangagwa is expected to ensure he does not rely on second-hand information on the state of the country's health sector, and this will give him an urge to address the current needs of the public hospitals. Meanwhile, government is making efforts to improve health delivery across the country through construction of new health facilities, upgrading existing ones, and equipping them with modern equipment. Josephine Mugio, CBC News, Harare.